Ah. Hey. Hey, baby, how you doing? This is win tonight now. You better be cheering. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome in to the Cafe Del Rio pregame show live here from Athens, Texas at Athens High School, where our Lufkin Panthers are getting set to take on these Melissa Cardinals in by-district action here in UIL State Playoffs. Once again, it's our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. Gary Ivins Jr. along with Chris Simmons. Jeff Todd's even in the house. I got my boy up here and all the fine folks at Jam Digital Media. And we are packing it in here tonight at Athens, where we have got a showdown of showdowns to get the by-district championship here in the State 5A playoffs. And, of course, our Lufkin Panthers have been on a roll. Coach JT McManus in his 23rd year obviously notched his 500th win this season as a Lufkin Panther head coach. He passed the immortal Jesse Walker earlier this year. He now sits at 508, winning his coach in Panther history. But as he will tell you, nothing, it ain't no bling if you ain't got that ring. And the first step for that ring, Chris, starts tonight. And boy, do we have our hands full tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game tonight here. It's nothing like playoff basketball. The environment's great. Seeing a game before this one kind of get you in that mood if you weren't already, because, listen, tonight's a good one, and there is a lot of firepower on the court here tonight.
Real quickly, the AB1 watch, he has been on fire, and I mean on fire. The second half of district, 26, 38, 19. He had the off game against Texas High where he scored 16, 20, 29, and 28. That is how you run out the first round of district there. He has been on fire. He's now got 731 points on the season, 1,829 on the junior's career. He is about 140-ish points away from passing J.J. Montgomery from the all-time leading scorer. And, man, oh, man, I can tell you what now, if he happens to knock that out this year, we may be playing on a long run here come March Madness.
There's a lot of games coming up, and we'll be playing some basketball well into March for sure. So gonna be a fun one tonight here, watching AB and all these guys, man. I tell you what a team, what an effort you got to see this year from a squad that's 33-2 is nothing short of special here for this Lufkin program.
They finished the year with 38 straight district wins dating back to 2002. 30 wins. The Panthers have not lost a game since they played Red Oak 94 days ago. And we all talk about the offense with Austin averaging over 20. The Panthers have 5 players averaging more than 8 points per ball game. But, Chris, what I think differentiates this team from any other is defensively. They gave up 38 points per game in 16 district ball games, and it is locked down, and they are going to be tested tonight.
Well, and that's a really important stat. I didn't know that exact stat on it, but I was looking at stuff because when you look on the opposite side of things for Melissa, what they've done is this year, their record right now, 19-13. They've only won 5 games where they scored less than 60 points. So if this defense for Lufkin can get after it and can be the kind of team that we've seen all year long, they can shut down this Cardinal offense, because right now the Melissa Cardinals, they've got to be able to score and get above 60. That's kind of their magic number. We can talk about our side a little bit later, but if you're only giving up 38 points, Melissa's going to struggle. They've only done it 5 times this year.
Yeah, they're averaging the points. That's not the key. And their key is, we got us a dude. Debatable how many dudes you want to say. I don't know, but we'll tell you this. Not many times do we go up against a player rated. Again, I'm not a rater.
Yeah, right.
I'm not one of these guys that go out and give athletes numbers. I don't know anything about it, but there are some big-time recruiting services out there that have Austin Goolsby ranked ahead of our Austin. Now, I wouldn't trade our Austin for nothing. I'll say that right now.
Absolutely not. And I think what helps, too, is when you have an Austin Brown, but then you also have the rest of this squad that's absolutely awesome, that helps things quite a bit.
They start 2 freshmen. Edwards is the one you have to keep an eye on. The 23 high-flying freshman can go, but LaCour is another one, number 11. Their starting lineup will have 2 freshmen, and they're not just your average freshmen, but make no mistake about it. Goolsby's their guy. Austin Brown is our guy, and I think we don't need to turn this into a mano-a-mano type thing.
Right.
We need a team versus team, because that's going to be all us. We don't need to get into a little shootout deal, and I don't think that's going to happen.
I totally agree. I think tonight it's a matter of when you have Lufkin on the court, you have 5 guys who are threats all the time. They're threats defensively. They're threats offensively. They can pressure on the defensive side, and offensively they spread you out, and all 5 guys can shoot, can make plays at the basket. That's the challenge that opponents have had against Lufkin all year long.
Let's jump into our postgame pregame starters. As always, our starting lineups brought to you by Higginbotham Insurance, Jamie Davis and the guys, all the fine folks, the Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance for all of your insurance needs. You know where to go. That is Higginbotham Insurance. And starting for these Melissa Cardinals, they will be the road team wearing all white, or red, with the white trim. The senior, Vicnar, will be a one starter, number 5. Number 10, Austin Goolsby, the junior, will be obviously in the starting lineup. The freshman, number 11, LaCour. LaCour? I don't know how he's going to pronounce that.
Yeah, LaCour. I'm good with that. LaCour.
And then you got, of course, number 23, Edwards, the freshman, and then the senior, number 33, Kurt. They've got some size. They like to get up and go. Coach Fryer has had a lot of success. I believe it's his 3rd year here for the Cardinals. And, again, I always like to ask Coach McManus, everybody's going to have athletes, but I say, Coach, does their coach know what they're doing? And he goes, nasty. When you're playing somebody up in this area with all this money, they get with the guys that don't know what they're doing get weeded out really quick because there's a lot of smart people that love basketball in the Metroplex. So, yes, Coach Fryer knows exactly what he's doing. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a knockdown drag out here tonight.
I think you're right. I'm really interested to see how this game is played out and what the approach is. I know for Lufkin, we could get out, pressure, get on the break, and then be threats off the spread 5-out kind of look that we do so often on offense. It's a tough for anybody to handle, but defensively, you're going to have to lock in on Goolsby here tonight for the Cardinals. Obviously, that's the most obvious point. But what happens on that is you've also got to be willing. That doesn't mean that. What it means is this: we've got to try to shut him down, but you're helping the helper, and your second and third rotations on defense are vitally important tonight. If we're going to have success, it's going to be the second rotation, the third rotation that really does a good job.
And, of course, the starters tonight for head coach J.T. McManus, unless he's changed something else on me, as we did earlier, it will be the junior, number 1, Austin Brown. He's averaging 20 against, I'm going through district stats, 20.6 points per ball game through District 10 5A play. He'll be joined in the backcourt, or in the front court, I guess. I don't know if he's going to play front or back. We'll find out. But he'll be everywhere tonight.
Both.
Bryson Skinner, number 2, is going to start out guarding Goolsby, so that's going to be the key matchup. We watched earlier, he averages just under 8 points per game in district. Number 3, the senior, B.J. Thomas, averaging over 8 points per game in district. The senior, number 4, Dalen Newman, will be in the starting lineup. And, of course, the junior, as my little man says, Dunkman 2, Kavion Sanders, number 12, the junior, is in the lineup tonight for head coach J.T. McManus as the Panthers try to start a march. But you can't start a march till you get that first one.
You're exactly right. I think a big game tonight is needed from Bryson Skinner, and he's going to have to be, I think, early on in these playoff games, too, when you have the officials that you have. I don't even know which chapter we've got here tonight, but you've got to see how they're going to play the game, how are they going to call it, and Bryson's got to learn real quick what's allowed and what's not, because we need him to play physical and play, get in the head of Goolsby, but you can't be in foul trouble. And I think that's going to be something to really watch.
No doubt about that. The Region 2 bracket, nobody played in our bracket last night. The winner of our game will play the winner of number 24, Highland Park. They're playing Frisco Emerson tonight. Again, weather permitting. The bottom part of our bracket, the other rated team is West Mesquite. They're in at number 22 in the final poll. They won District 14. They play Hillcrest. The winner of 16, Belton, is down there. So those two winners will match up on Friday as well. And then the top half, and there's some heat up there. Frisco Heritage will play more than likely the winner of Texas High, who Tyler beat Texas High in the final playing game. They're playing Walnut Grove tonight. And then Frisco Heritage, the highest rated team in the region, at number 7. They're playing Frisco Wakeland tonight. Those two will match up later in the week as well. So a lot of heat here in Region 2, as you would expect.
Absolutely there is. And that's nothing short of it tonight, though. We get things going with first round.
Cafe Del Rio pregame show. Let's go down to the court. Well, they will announce our starting lineups once again. Brought to you by Higginbotham Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Davis boys with Higginbotham Insurance. Let's go down to the court for tonight's starting lineups for our Lufkin Panthers.
And now introducing the starting lineup tonight for the Lufkin Panthers. Number 1, Austin Brown. Number 2, Bryson Skinner. Number 3, B.J.
And there is your starting lineup tonight for our Lufkin Panthers. No changes. It'll be Brown, Skinner, Thomas, Newman, and Sanders for the by-district championship and a round invite to move into the area championship, which will be Friday night against who we don't care. We got our own problems to take care of first tonight.
Yeah, 100%.
We will keep it right here for tonight's national anthem. Well, as Coach Quick used to say, let's get it on.
Man, it's that time. Let's do it. Why not?
Panthers will be in our all-white with the purple and a little bit of black lettering on there. And, of course, Melissa in the all-red, white numerals. They are the visiting team this afternoon. Jam Digital Media bringing you the video highlights, and Chris and I will try to bring you the audio as we hope to move these Panthers on into round 2 of the state playoff, but it is one and done. This isn't the World Series or a baseball series. It's get it tonight or let's go do something else.
Tonight's a good night to have a good night, and it's not a good night to not have one. So let's go after it and get after it here.
No question about that. Sanders will be jumping here for the pack, and he will be going up against Goolsby.
I'll tell you what, Gary, feels like it's been forever. It has been, 10 days since our last game here?
Well, Friday will be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Do that math. I'm not good at math. Here we go. Your security and guarantee tip ball is controlled by Melissa, and they are underway on the far side over there. The freshman LaCour has it. He is picked up by B.J. Thomas here in this first quarter, as always. Brought to you by our good folks. Let's move this ball around here. We'll get you updated on those Panthers here in a moment. Goolsby has to give it up. Passes left over to Kirk. There's a 3-ball brick on the far side. Fired up by Bricknar. Rebound by the Panthers. And here come the pack. Dalen Newman walks it up for Lufkin. Our first possession of the ball game. Looking to his left. Now back to the right. Gives it up to Skinner. Skinner dribbling left in the paint. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Sanders. Sanders on the perimeter, back out front to Austin now. We're 30 seconds into this first quarter, brought to you by Hancock Insurance. I see the guys at Hancock Insurance. They are in the house. Skinner with the ball now, dribbling right, has an angle. He's bumped, but still gets it to go. And the senior starts the scoring off. It's 2-0.
Well, if he has that matchup all night, he's got to take it right at Tate Kirk and go right around him.
Here we go. Melissa with the ball right in front of our bench. That's the LaCour, the freshman, swinging around now to the left side. Kirk back out front. He's got top of the key. LaCour. Is it LaCour or LaCour?
LaCour.
LaCour. LaCour. Vicnar over to Kirk. Their big man is over there on the far side. Bryson is all over him like I was those pancakes this morning. He pulls up from the left elbow. It's short. It will not go. And Sanders is going to be called for. No,
he's fouled. He's fouled by LaCour.
Right.
LaCour had his arm going for that board.
I love it. First foul of the night goes against the visitors. Austin Brown on the move down the far side. Lufkin up 2-0 here. First quarter action brought to you by Hancock Insurance. Good pass to Sanders. He tried to dunk it. They're going to call a foul. It's going to go against the big man, Goolsby. And Sanders will go to the line to shoot two. Boy, he wanted some early fireworks.
Yeah, and what a find by Brown, too, to drive the baseline, because that pass, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. He saw where he was going, but he saw it, read it, and then perfect spot for Sanders to come up and nearly got an emphatic finish.
First Taco Casa free throw right down the net. 3-0 is the score. And he makes it 4-0. 6:20 to go, open quarter. Hancock Insurance, quarter number 1. Vignar passes to Kirk, top of the key. Kirk looking left, throws left to LaCour, the freshman. Over to their stud. There he is, Goolsby. He's got Skinner all over him. Throws it out to the freshman left side. Nowhere to go. Panthers still getting after it defensively. He gets it by Skinner, and they're going to call Skinner. That'll be on the floor.
Yeah, what Skinner has to do, one, move his feet there, but also don't surrender that foul, especially here in the first quarter. Like, trust the backside defense to be there. Austin was there. Maybe there's a little bit more communication needs to happen, too.
They've got it. First foul of the game, or the first foul against the Panthers will go against Skinner, and that'll be something to keep a close eye on for sure. Now we switch up. We put BJ on him this time. Spin move goes right baseline. That's got to be a travel. How in the world is that not travel? Goolsby went around everybody, got it to go. Good shot. And they have cut the lead to 4-2 there on the board. Good move there. Austin Brown without a shot attempt, passes inside to Sanders, kicks it out to BJ, lost the handle, goes and gets it, picks up his dribble, finds Newman, picks up his dribble.
Come on, Dalen.
Pump fake, goes up. It will not go, but he is going to be fouled.
Maybe a bailout caught on there, but Dalen did a great job working it, being patient, and finally getting his attack.
So that is going to send our man Dalen Newman to the Taco Casa free throw line as the freshman is pleading with the official. I guess we already got a debate team working. Free throw's good.
Well, that's a second foul against him, so that's 3 team, 2 against LaCour.
Well, quit fouling. Now he's going to the other official. We're crying early. It's too early to start crying, Pops.
It's an art, man. It's an art.
Second free throw in and out, but BJ had it, lost it. Skinner comes away with it. That's going to be a jump ball.
Going back to Lufkin, too.
Boy, what a great hustle play there by BJ Thomas. Panthers will inbound it underneath our own bucket, excuse me. Looking inside for BJ, quick put up, it's good. BJ Thomas, first bucket of the night, and we lead by 5, our biggest lead of the night. LaCour going to his right now, picks up his dribble, looking inside, and that's going to be a foul called on BJ Thomas as we were kind of putting the body grab there on Goodsby. Goodsby is the second-rated junior, the class of 2026 in the state by, is it Rivals or one of those one of them.
Yeah, I know he's a 4-star on most services. Austin Brown, a 3-star on it. Just, he's up there, man.
And they have got the ball, throwing it away, and Dalo comes away with it. And there we have a JM Chevrolet substitution. Marcellus Parks comes in and makes his impression. Makes it felt, lays it up, and Lufkin leads it 9-2. We got a B-square design timeout. We'll take it with them. Lufkin up 7 here, middle of the first on Lufkin Game Time.
Need top-notch drafting services? B-Square Design has been serving Texas for 11 years with commercial and residential drafting that stands out. With 40 years of combined experience, our friendly, knowledgeable team is ready to help you bring your project to life. From cutting-edge software to large-format printing, we've got the tools to get it done. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote and consultation. B-Square Design, your trusted partner in design excellence. Proud sponsor of Lufkin Panther Sports on Lufkin Game Time.
And welcome back in. Hancock Insurance first quarter. Melissa with the ball here. Lufkin leading at 9-2. That's our 7-point lead, our biggest of the game. LaCour with it now. Passes right. That's going to be a big 3 from Gooseby, and it's good.
I was going to say he has to pull that shot if he gets open. Well, he hesitated and still knocked it down.
Whataburger 3 ball. He's got all 5 of their points. We lead it by 4. Marcellus dribbling to his left, pulls up at the elbow, didn't like it, goes to Skinner on the paint, draws some contact, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Thornton.
Melissa's one step late on every rotations right now. I mean, the speed of Lufkin is shown to be a problem, and that's why you're seeing fouls picked up on them.
We're going to be at the free throw line for the rest of this quarter. We're going to lob it out front to Austin. Boy, he went up and got a terrible pass, somehow got it. Step back 3 for Brown, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Newman. What a rebound. Newman looking. He finds Skinner left side. Skinner in the paint, nowhere to go. Fires it up with the left hand. It's an air ball, no good. And Gooseby with the rebound for Melissa. Now it's going to be Marcellus' time to get a run at him, and he's called for the foul. So that's 3 fouls, on 3 different Panthers, all trying to keep Goodsby in front of them.
Yep.
Lufkin leads it by 4. They've got the ball.
You see the rotation for Coach McMahon. It's also shrinking down here when it comes to playoffs. And normally that first rotation sub is 5 in, 5 out. Obviously not seeing that here tonight.
LaCour now throws it left side, or Thornton. Down to Brown. He goes baseline. Shots hard, no good. B.J. Thomas with the rebound. The outlet pass goes to Austin. Austin in the paint. Strip going up. Ball's on the hardwood. We throw it back out front. Dalen saves it and somehow got it to Marcellus. Over to B.J. on the corner. Lufkin a little out of sync right now. Slow it down. Let's get set. Marcellus back out front. 3:40 to go first quarter. Gives it up to Newman. Newman dribbling right. Now back to the left in the paint, and he's stripped. That's out of bounds. Should stay with Lufkin. Good hands there by Thornton.
Yeah.
We're lucky to keep that.
We're being patient. We're trying to not make force a bad shot there, but it's been good hands early on here for the Cardinals.
Newman inbounding underneath our bucket, looking for Sanders. Sanders is bumped from behind. That's going to be a foul called on Edwards. And that should send us to the line, I think.
Yes.
That's 5. That's 5. I mean, is it 6 or 5?
It's 5.
That will send Sanders to the Taco Casa free throw line where he has converted a couple already. They have now scored 5 in a row. It's cut the lead to 4. Or excuse me, my math is off.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Cut the lead to 4.
Yeah, well, I knew that. But
Oh.
Get in there, baby. Rattle in. Thank you very much. Sanders. That ball wanted in there. Lead back to 5. He's got 3. One more from the lefty. Free Taco Casa for me. Thank you. It's good. Sanders with 4 points in the first quarter, all from the Taco Casa free throw line. We're up by 6. 3:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Brought to you by Hancock Insurance, S&W Collision, and Lufkin Coca-Cola. Swing it over to Edwards on the right side. He's picked up by Newman. Edwards throws it left. Now into the corner. That is Thornton. Back out front. Edwards dribbling right, nowhere to go. Newman keeps him in front, lobs it inside to Thornton, and Austin is going to be called for a foul.
That was a great slip by Thornton inside. Great find from whoever made that pass. I think it was 23. Edwards, what a find in there. And then Austin got the foul on the contest.
So Thornton will head to the Taco Casa free throw line for 2 free throws. The first foul of the night against Austin.
Oh, they called that on Newman? They called it on Dalen.
Well, that's Nalen's second, isn't it? Or no, is it his? Well, good. First free throw by Thornton rattles in. It's good. That's his first point of the night and the first point by any Cardinal other than Goodsby. And there is some JM Chevrolet subs coming in. Bryson checks back in along with Jacorius White. White's been kind of a surprise in district, especially in the second half. He has had some stellar games. Thornton now for another Taco Casa free throw, and this one's nothing but net. Lead back to 4, or 3. It's 4.
That calculator not working quite yet, is it?
I'm nervous.
I feel that.
Skinner on the far sideline. They're trying to trap him in the backcourt. He spins out of it, finally finds Marcellus inside to BJ. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You don't want to press this team. They're going to make you burn.
That's going to be short-lived.
4 now for BJ. We're up by 6, 2:40. Deep 3 for Edwards, and the freshman drained it. I mean, a deep 3. And they're back to within 3.
That's a no-no yes if I've ever seen one.
Good pass over here to Austin. He has only shot 1 time so far, still scoreless for our junior. He's got it now on the right side. Hands it off. Marcellus out front to Skinner. Back over, wide open for AB. No, it's off the mark, short right. No good, and that is a push foul, and that's going to be on White.
We're shooting. They're shooting.
So all free throws for the next 2, 15. They've made 2 Whataburger 3 balls tonight. Lufkin has not gotten one to go just yet.
Boy, that shot from Edwards, if he's going to hit that all night, I don't know what you do. I don't think he will, but if he does, that's a crazy shot to live off of. 2 Taco Casa free throws coming up for the freshman. And the first one is up, and it is good. Ralphie Keku's remarkable replays. That one's too hard off the back iron. It won't go, and somehow White gets a tipped rebound. Outlet pass goes to Marcellus. Marcellus picks up his dribble, passes all the way over to the right side to Austin.
Austin lets everybody set, picks up his dribble. Now to BJ. BJ down the center of the lane, and he's going to be fouled. And BJ Thomas will go to the line. And I will tell you right now, if this stays the way they're calling it right now, and I'm not saying this is bad at all, but they are calling a lot of fouls.
Get the JV squads ready?
Is
that what you're saying?
I'm going to say all these starters will not be in come fourth quarter time. I don't think, but one player has 2 fouls at the moment. Let's go. We need these free throws, and it's good. B.J. Thomas with 5 points here in our Hancock Insurance first quarter. The senior toes the line for another Taco Casa free throw. It's up, and it's good. B.J. with 6.
You win playoff games at the line, man. There's so much to be said, but one key element, you've got to knock down the free ones.
Panthers back up by 4, 15-11 now. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter action. Pass is over to the right side. Brown walking through the screen. Edwards has it from that same spot he made the other one, but Bryson said, not if you want to make this one, it's going to be contested. He gets a screen, goes down the center of the lane, he's stripped. Great job by Marcellus. He picks him. Marcellus with numbers down the left side. He is fouled for sure that time. And the senior Marcellus Parks will head back to the Taco Casa free throw line.
That's just great anticipation by Parks. Also, the help defensively, always there. Raiders come up with the strip, and got 2 fouls now against number 24, Brett Holloway.
First free throw by Marcellus is in and out, no good. Well, we got our boys over in Grofton listening, and Coach Quick and Coach Green over there, and certainly hope the boys get it rolling for the Indians. I got a lot of history with them Indians being from the CKT, you know. Second free throw by Parks. No good, but that is a big foul by White. He was hammered. They don't call it. He gets it back out to Parks. Lufkin retains possession now. Skinner gets around his man, throws it out to BJ. BJ fires up a contested 3. That's an air ball, not the shot we want.
No, it's not. He forced that one and didn't have to take it.
So they have got it back. That was a rebound there by Goodsby. Hands it off to Brown. Brown, the senior, gives way to Thornton, and almost a steal there by Skinner. Great defense, making him work at least.
That's the thing. You got to make him work. Every catch he's going to try to get, you got to make him work. Every time he makes a move, he's going to get his points, but every time he does, you have to make him work.
So they've got it back. LaCour steps back in. He's got 2 fouls. With the ball here, they get it over. There's Goodsby trying to get in. That is Kevo all over him. He throws up an air ball. The long rebound is going to be tipped out by Skinner, they say, and he'll stay with Melissa. Boy, they put Kevo Moore on him right there, and he did not let up.
No, he didn't, and that's fine. You know, listen, you do have the depth at the guard position to be able to throw different bodies at Goodsby. So you've got to be able to do that, but also when he puts up those kinds of shots, you've got to get these boards, and you can't allow second chances.
15-11, your score under a minute to go. Kevo is going to be
That's tough.
called for a quick foul out front.
If that's how it's called, it's going to be a long night.
I don't think it's going to benefit us either because not because of the foul count, just the way that we like to play defense.
I think both these teams, this is where both teams contrast with the officiating styles. It's going to be interesting to see who adjusts first and better.
Goodsby's first free throw attempts of the night. He makes that one. He now leads all scorer, tied with B.J. Thomas for the score lead at 6. He scored their first 5. And that free throw is off the back iron. No good. Austin lost the rebound, however. Is that not traveled by Thornton? It's not. He finds Goodsby. Goodsby misses the shot, and Sanders, boy, he gets hammered. They don't call that. B.J. tips it. That's on us. But boy, oh boy, Sanders just gets hammered.
Yeah.
How do you decide what you're going to call?
So on the rebounds, it's inside. They're letting them play it out and fight it out. But outside on the guard play like that, that's tough.
They're not calling it the same. Like they're going to call that on Sanders, and that's a foul. I'm not debating that.
More free throws to come. Maybe they make an adjustment here between quarters. We'll see.
Boy, that's going to send Thornton to the line. Chance to make this a 1-point game. Lufkin led it by as many as 7. Right now it's 3. Thornton has made 2 Taco Casa free throws already tonight. And the first one is up, and it's nothing but net. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So White and Sanders both have a foul apiece here for Lufkin. White back in the game.
Second free throw by Thornton is good. He's now made all 4 Taco Casa free throws, and we got a 1-point game. Skinner. Long pass to Austin across the timeline from BJ. And Austin sees an alley. now pulls it back. And they're sending Thornton at him right now. He gets by Thornton, wants to pull up for a shot, can't. Back to Skinner. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Skinner gets by one guy, throws up a prayer. It's not going to go. AB tips it again. It goes over the backboard. Who's it on? I don't know who tipped it last. I could not tell. It's going to be off of Austin, apparently. And they'll have a chance to take the lead here in the first quarter. And quickly up that far side over there is Goodsby. Goodsby's clearing out. He wants to take it on Kevo. He does it at the buzzer. He shoots an air ball. Great defense from Kevo Moore. I got a feeling we're going to see some more of Kevo in the second quarter. That'll do it for the Hancock Insurance first quarter. Lufkin 1 point better than we started. 15-14 pack. Back with more after this.
Hey, have you seen Thang? He's supposed to pick us up.
I don't know where he went.
Hey guys, it's game day, let's go.
Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, your East Texas Chevy dealer, and we're fired up for this Lufkin Panther football season because at JM Chevrolet, we back the pack. So let's go, Panther Nation. JM Chevrolet, together let's drive.
In the first quarter on both sides combined. That is a lot of first quarter fouls. Lufkin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 free throws. We went 7 of 10. And they were 2, 4, 6, 8. They were 6 of 8. So 18 free throws to go along with those 14 fouls in the first quarter. We move into the second. Melissa has the ball in your St. Luke's Health Memorial second quarter. And Goolsby, starting 5 back in. That is a JM Chevrolet substitution for you. They're trying to get it into Kirk. BJ all over it, stripped him. That is a hit. That should be an intentional foul. He punched BJ right in the back of the head. That is an intentional foul on Frazier, but it doesn't appear they're going to call it.
Wow. Wow. Watch out.
I'm talking about punch. We'll get a Ralphie K. Coos remarkable replay on that at half.
Well, he's out of the game now. I mean, there's no play on the ball, nothing there.
Kevo Moore in the ball game, gets it into Skinner. Lufkin still up by 1, just underway, second quarter action. White throws it over to Kevo. Kevo, entry pass, low pass. Skinner has to go down and get it. They tie him up, tip it out of bounds. It should stay with Lufkin, I believe. And Newman checks into the game for Kevo, and he will inbound the ball underneath our own bucket. BJ, corner 3, flat, no good. Rebound by Goodsby. He wants to run right down the center of the court. White's there to tip the ball, and they're going to call another foul. That one's going to go against Lufkin, and it's going to go on White. That'll be his second. I'm telling you, they're going to pile up quick. I don't know how many they play, but I know how many we play.
Yeah.
LaCour playing with 2 fouls, and that'll bring Sanders in off the bench. JM Chevrolet substitution once again. All your stats brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. And there's a 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Marcellus. Lufkin back with the ball. Long pass down the left sideline. Skinner has it. Now into the paint. Pulls it back out. Skinner dribbling right. Passes right to Newman. Newman dribbles in. Trying to penetrate. Great pass underneath to Sanders. Over to BJ. Thomas dribbles it off his foot. Picks it up. BJ can't get it to go. Underneath. And Kirk saves it. Out to Goodsby. Lufkin still leads by 1. Melissa can have their first lead of the game. Goodsby trying to go in the paint. Goes up. Sanders blocks it. Get out of here. Rebound by Skinner. Great defense there by Sanders. Skinner over to BJ. One time. No, it's in and out. No good. Rebound Sanders. He goes up. It's in.
Heck of an effort there.
Sanders with the putback. We're up by 3.
Started on the defensive side, then he got it down the court and finished it off.
Marcellus now on Goodsby. Passes over to LaCour. LaCour dribbles right. Out to Kirk. Kirk, top of the key. Back over to Goodsby, left wing. Crossover dribble in the paint. Runs right over BJ.
How is it a block?
Well, I'm telling you, man, this is not going good.
What did he do? He stood there for 10 seconds. 2 on BJ now.
Boy, that's shaky at best.
I mean,
It's going to send Goolsby to the Taco Casa free throw line again. Austin Brown, a JM Chevrolet substitution, checks in for Lufkin.
hold up. We have a stub here. We got to let him get off the court.
BJ will come out with 2 fouls. I mean, either don't call anything or call a charge. You can't charge, but he wasn't even moving until he got hit.
Yeah.
So did he make the bucket?
He did.
So we're tied.
Yep.
So he gets 3 points there, and we are tied for the first time since 0-0. 17-17. Austin Brown yet to score. 2 shots on the night. He's got Goodsby on him. Good pass underneath the Sanders.
How is that not? Okay.
They did call that. Sanders converts up high, and he is going to be fouled. He'll have a chance for an and 1. Sanders now with 8 points here in the early going of the second quarter. Brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial.
The right question that Coach McManus is asking is why didn't the baseline guy get that? It had to be help from the sideline. That's a great point.
Taco Casa free throw is good, and Lufkin's back up by 3. 20-17. LaCour on the far side. Excuse me, that is not LaCour. Yeah, it is. LaCour with the ball over to Goodsby. Goodsby. Marcellus fighting through the screen. He passes to Kurt on the left wing. Hands it off to LaCour. LaCour. Vicnar. Goodsby. Trying to free LaCour up, but Skinner sticking with him at the moment. There's Edwards with it, the other freshman. And back out to Goodsby. Picked up by Marcellus, looking for a screen to his left. Fights through Marcellus, passes to LaCour. LaCour pump fakes, goes inside, way off shot, and the rebound was by Sanders. What are you saying? LaCour tipped it out of his hands. How can it be this bad? They get the ball back. Lufkin's got to fight through it again. At least we're used to it.
Yeah.
Gonna lob it out front to Goodsby.
No worse than home games, right?
No doubt. And another.
We got him. We cannot. Anytime we're reaching, we're getting the call. Contact or not. And it's not. I don't think that's great officiating, to be honest, but that's what they're calling, and you have to make the adjustment.
The third foul of the second quarter. That'll be the 10th foul in the game against Lufkin here through, 11 minutes of basketball. Kivo will check in for Marcellus, who now has 2. I'm telling you, I'm glad the JV's here to watch. We may have to suit him up. They lob it inside to Goolsby, and he goes up, can't get it to go.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, Sanders tips it in. Who gets credit for that bucket?
Goolsby does, but dang.
Goolsby gets a free bucket. Austin on the other end, and he is on the board. So Goolsby gets a bucket. By the way, there's an intercepted pass by our man, Kivo Moore, into
That's goaltending. It hit the glass. It hit the glass. They got the call. I know. And the one from half court had to make the call.
Woo! Skinner will get the bucket. So Goolsby gets that bucket. Sanders tips it in on accident.
Yeah, Goolsby gets the point. Skinner obviously makes that layup there too.
Lufkin up by 3 now. Skinner with 4 points in the ball game. 5 minutes to go. St. Luke's Health Memorial. Second quarter. We'll have our Morgan Insurance Agency halftime show coming up. Lufkin up 3 now. Melissa will have the ball after the goaltending call called on Goolsby. And Goolsby will give up to LaCour. And he'll walk it up as we are now at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Edwards back to LaCour out front. Now over to Goolsby. Lobs it inside. Sanders got a piece of it, and Brown swipes it away. Good job there by Sanders. Brown down the center court. Wants to do something with it in the paint, and he's fouled. Well, that might be a break for Lufkin.
11, LaCour.
That's his third.
Yep.
LaCour will be out of this ball game. The freshman who plays just about the entire thing, handling the rock now, is out with 3 fouls. Newman inbounding, gets it into Sanders, spin in the paint, no good. Hard rebound, put back, won't go. Got it again, back up, still won't go.
Man, what an effort. Just
3 looks and couldn't get it. Now on the far side, Vicnar. And a long pass to the other side. That's Brown. He didn't want the 3. Over to Edwards. Edwards has his.
What?
Oh! Is that on Edwards?
No, it's on us. It's on Skinner. Unbelievable.
Skinner swipes it, and they do it again.
The reach will not have, you can't do it tonight. Steals will not happen. It's unreal. But here's the deal. Playoff games, emotions are heightened. You've got to, and if you're Coach Mack and the guys, all you have to do is stay. You got to keep it cool and get to the fourth quarter.
B.J. Thomas will check in. How many is that for Bryson?
2.
2 for Bryson. Lufkin back up by 5. There's an entry pass to Gooseby. Kevo staying with him. He pushes off, no call, into the corner. 3 balls up, no good. Rebound, B.J. Thomas. Great hustle by the senior. Outlet pass goes to Sanders. He's got LaCour on him. Strip. He's hit. No foul call. You got to go right. Oh, that's not LaCour. Excuse me. They took him out. That's Brown.
Yeah.
Newman now will inbound it underneath our bucket. 4 and some change to go here in this quarter. Brown wide open for 3. All too hard, no good. Rebound is Sanders, can't get it. Dribbles out, gets it back. BJ for 3, no good. And they get the rebound. We cannot buy a 3 ball. They finally inbounded over here. Long pass to the far side, that's Brown. Brown passes back out to Vignar. Vignar dribbling left. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to who else? Goolsby spins in, pushes off of Kevo. They don't call anything. It's out of bounds off of Lufkin.
He's using that left hand to hook really bad down low.
We got a B-square design timeout. We'll take it with them. Lufkin up 24-19, 3:36 to go. Second quarter action here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
And welcome back to second quarter action. 3:36 to go. The foul count slightly leaning their way. The next foul, they will shoot free throws for the rest of the second quarter. It's their ball underneath their own bucket. Outlet to Holloway on the left wing. Looking for some screens underneath. Sanders staying with Holloway. And there's a collision there between Newman. They lose the ball out of bounds. I was watching this collision over here with Edwards and Newman, and the ball's out of bounds. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either, to be honest, Potts. Everybody else was watching the screen. They were watching better than we were.
It is their ball as Thornton comes into the game. And that'll be Holloway taking a breather. 3:26 to go second quarter. 24-19 as you see right there on your Austin Bank scoreboard. Panthers in the lead. Backs into the corner. Brown goes baseline, stops him, kicks it outside. Is that not out of bounds? Yes, it is. Turnover. Lufkin will get it back. Newman brings it up for the Panthers here. Center court, we approach the 3-minute mark of this second quarter.
This is an interesting matchup if Gooseby stays with Sanders.
Austin Brown to his right in the paint, goes up, off balance, and it's another brick. No good. And they got a long way going the other way. He might have traveled, and he shoots up a prayer. Won't go. Newman tips it over to Sanders. That's out of bounds off us, I'm afraid.
Yeah, hustle all over the court, but just didn't get it. Austin favoring right wrist.
Well, he tried to force that up. And Trip McManus will check in for Austin Brown, as Austin holding a finger coming off the court with 2 points through a quarter, almost halftime. They got the ball over there in an awkward spot in the corner. McManus will guard up on Vignar, sophomore. 2 sophomores in the game here in crunch time for Coach McManus. Newman is trying to stay with Edwards. They throw it into the corner to Brown. Back out to Edwards. Edwards gets a screen from Goolsby. Gets a little lane, goes into the paint, step back, fade away, Jay, too hard, no good. B.J. Thomas with the rebound for Lufkin. Got a man on his hip, pisses it out to McManus. McManus for 3, and it's short off the front iron, no good. And we have not made a three-pointer tonight. 2:20 to go, second quarter. Back out front, there's Goolsby. Kevo on him, trying to get by Kevo, pulls up, made a shot, and they're going to count that?
They're going to count it.
Fouls on Kevo.
Did they call it? Let's make sure they get the right number here. Oh, they got, okay.
13, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Are you sure it wasn't on the floor?
Positive. Well,
No?
no. What I'm saying is, I don't know that it actually. I think it was a foul on the floor, but they gave him the and one.
Well, he missed it anyway. Taco Casa free throw was a clank. Austin Brown back in the game with a rebound. And he's got the ball in the paint, goes up, hangs up, shot won't go. It's tipped out of bounds. That's Lufkin ball.
Also taking a beating to the basket, but at the same time, I think you have to trust the other guys too and keep working the ball out around the outside.
Newman underneath our bucket. Looking for Sanders. They finally get it into Sanders, but nowhere to go. Hands it back to Newman. Newman in the paint with the right hand. Oh, man, it won't go. And McManus goes up, and who's that going to be called on? That's on them.
That's on them.
I can't believe it. That's on.
It's on Vignair.
Nope, that's on 10. Nope, you're right. I'm sorry.
Because what they're saying is Vignair pushed McManus into the other kid.
Okay, I wasn't looking there. Non-shooting for Lufkin, however. And we'll lob it out front to Tripp. Tripp will hand it off to Austin. Under 2 to go. Lufkin up by 3. Austin gets a screen, dribbles right. Thornton on him. He goes to the paint. He's stripped going up. But when they're doing that, it's a foul. Now, I'm not saying that's not a foul or is a foul. I'm just saying it's
Well, I think one difference is that their off-ball guys are doing it. It's the off-ball guy. Right now, the on-ball defenders are picking up fouls, hand checks like crazy and reaches. When the off guys are doing it, it's not getting called as much.
Newman. And what's the call now? A foul on number 12. Who was that? Sanders?
Sanders called for a moving screen.
The ball hadn't even been inbounded yet, and Sanders gets called for a moving screen away from the ball. They've got it back with 1:43 to go. And quickly down the right sideline. That's Vignair with the ball. Hands it off to Goodsby. Goodsby back to Vignair. Over to Thornton. Thornton wide open for 3. We wanted him to shoot it. He did, and he missed it. But Austin jumped too early and missed the rebound. Austin almost gets it. BJ tips it to Austin. He gets it back, goes up, and another blown layup. But BJ is there to save the day. BJ with 10. He leads the Panthers, and we're up by 5. Boy, BJ Thomas is back. Under a minute, right at a minute to go here in the first half. Goodsby trying to go baseline. Pulls up from 8 feet. High shot won't go. Rebound by Austin. Good defense by Kevo Moore. Austin will walk it up. 50 seconds. Lufkin up by 5. They don't guard him till he crosses the timeline. Dribbles right. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders out front now to Dalen. Newman with it. Come on, D-Lo. Back to Austin. Thornton is kind of on him like Kevo is on the other end. And Austin trying to make something happen. Don't force it. 30 seconds to go. D'Lo gets an alley. He doesn't get a foul call, but it's out on them.
I'll tell you what, it's actually impressive, the help side defense right now from the Cardinals, what they're doing.
Inside pass, trying to get it to Brown, but no Thornton there to kick it out of bounds and stay with Lufkin. And we will lob that out to Kevo with 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Kevo down to Brown on the right block, left block. And from the right elbow, it's in. Atta baby. AB gets the lead back to 7. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Get it out, baby. Goolsby going to play for one shot. Kevo's going to pick him up quick.
Don't pick up a foul here.
Well, that's going to happen. Don't let him shoot a 3. There's 2.
That's got to be a moving screen. It is. Good. No 3. Moving screen. They actually got the call right.
They threw Kevo to the ground. That's going to go on Thornton. The 3 was nothing but money, but it will not count. And that should get us to halftime.
You can get one heave off, too.
0.9 seconds left. Throw it the length of the court and see if something goofy happens.
Offensive fouls, or I guess technically called player control fouls, aren't going to result in 2 free throws.
We won't even try it, and that'll do it. We are at the half. The Panthers score the final 5 of the second quarter, and we have our biggest lead of the night. It is 7 points. We are headed to the half. Your Morgan Insurance halftime show is next, right here on Lufkin Game Time.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin
I think
and
BJ only has
nachos
8,
with
right?
excellent Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
Austin has 4.
Recycling.com.
Oh, I messed up. Sanders has 9, Parks has 2, and Newman has 1.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair.
What?
You just might think you got a new car.
Looking to earn extra cash? Got an old grill or bike taking up space? Bring it to CMC Recycling right here in Lufkin to turn your scrap metal into cash. CMC will recycle your metal, transforming it into new steel that will be later used in exciting new structures and products. CMC accepts a variety of metals, and the team is ready to assist you and ensure your experience is seamless. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Learn more at cmcrecycling.com.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology, backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Well, welcome back at your Morgan Insurance Agency halftime show. Miss Terry Morgan, all the super agents there at Morgan Insurance. Give them a call today for all of your insurance. Welcome into, once again, the halftime show brought to you by Morgan Insurance Agency. And boy, it is a spread out. We're normally used to seeing Austin leading those Lufkin Coca-Cola stats at halftime, but that is not the case tonight. Chris, we got 6 Panthers in the scoring column. Leading the way, the junior, Sanders with 9, B.J. Thomas, the senior, with 8. Brown has 4, Skinner has 4, 2 for Parks, and 1 for Newman. Lufkin 8 of 11 from the free throw line. First quarter stats there, once again, brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola.
Yeah, so far in this first half, you're seeing the focus on the defensive side for Melissa. Really, they're trying to make life absolutely miserable for Austin. Austin is okay, I think, right now, as long as he doesn't force, because right now, the rest of your team, the biggest advantage on the court right now is Ja'Kavion Sanders inside. If he could finish in there, he's already got 9, he'd have about 15 so far. But I think in the second half, you're going to see the Panthers really try to isolate and get the advantage inside for Ja'Kavion Sanders. And then Austin's going to get his. It's going to come. Just don't force it.
Well, Goodsby leads them. He scored all 7 of their points in the second quarter, so he got 13 of the 21. But man, he's getting calls that our Austin is not getting. And I'm not saying that one's right or one's wrong. I don't know. I'm not an umpire or a referee, but I'm just saying if you have to, by the naked eye, he has gotten the majority of his share of calls there in the first half, and he's taking advantage of it. He is 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and of his 13 points, we made one of those buckets.
Yeah, we did.
On the tip end.
Yeah, we did. Sanders, if he can't get it on his offensive side defensively, he does have one going for him. So that is something to watch. I just think Austin right now the refs aren't. A couple of things. They're not awarding what looks like a forced shot, but also the help defense from the Cardinals has been really good on the driving attack. Whether it's Austin or anybody else for Lufkin, they're getting their hands in, making it difficult to get to the basket. And I think that's been a pretty key factor here so far.
No doubt about that. Goodsby leads their way again with 13 points. He scored all 7 of their points. Well, Sanders actually had 2 of them, but that's neither here nor there. He's got 13. Thornton was 4 for 4 from the line in the first quarter, and Edwards hit 4 points in the first quarter. And like I said, I've gone to a few games here in the past week. With my naked eye, we played defense more than a lot of people like to in Dallas.
Yep.
And I just didn't think these guys, and they still may score 50 in the second half, but they're averaging right around 70. And I just said, I don't think they're getting to 70 tonight.
I don't think so either. If they do, it's going to come from the free throw line. That's what we're seeing here so far.
No doubt about that. That is your halftime stats brought to you once again by Lufkin Coca-Cola. Real quickly, give us the foul count because that is going to become an issue when we get around to the CMC Recycling fourth quarter.
25 fouls were called in the first half between both teams, 12 against Melissa and 13 against Lufkin. Lufkin's foul trouble right now, the worst damage is only 2, but there's several with it. 2 for Kevo Moore, 2 for Sanders, 2 for Parks, 2 for White, 2 for B.J. Thomas, and 2 for Bryson Skinner. If you played in that first half, most likely you got 2 fouls, for a couple exceptions there. On Melissa's side, they have Anthony Thornton, who has 3 so far for him. Cohen LaCour, he has 3. He's one of their starters. The main guy, Austin Goodsby, just with 1 so far, 2 for Brett Holloway, and then 1 for Kirk and Frazier. Frazier really made that one, and he got really worth it, though.
Thornton is the guy that, from a defensive perspective, is really doing a great job. He's the one that's all over Austin. Now, it has drawn 3 fouls in that first half, so he'll have to curtail that, but he has done a really good job defensively. Now, he knows he's got help from behind, and that's got to help him, but he's done a really good job for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he really has, and it's been a good team effort on both sides, honestly, because both these teams have kids who can really, really play, but the defenses are locking down on him, but also helping the other side out. So we'll see a lot of nerves in that first half. Both squads. Lufkin could not hit a basket over here going to our left from the camera side. We'll see if the right side treats us a little bit better.
We have not made a Whataburger 3-ball tonight.
Yeah, you're right. It's and it hasn't even been very pretty from out there either. It's been it's like a perception thing. I'm not sure, but it just hasn't been good-looking attempts from out there.
That does it for your Morgan Insurance halftime show. We'll take a quick 60. Say you got one more thing?
Well, I got local scores. You want to do it when we come back?
Oh, no, throw it on in.
Okay, listen, we got some other scores happening from teams across the area. We'll start on the girls' side so far. Diboll fell to Little River Academy tonight. We know that on the boys' side now, a couple more games. Hudson last night took a win over Vider, 62-53. Piney Woods Community Academy, they took on the number 1 team in the state. Well, they came up short on that one. Kuntz beat them. East Chambers took down Huntington. Central had a close one in overtime against Orangefield, 45-42. Central moves on. Alto, that one happened right here. Alto took down Big Sandy. And then Central Heights moves on as well as they took down Buena in the first round. Looking for some scores here on the girls' side for Zavala and for Broadus as well. We'll get those to you as soon as possible. We'll take a break here on our Morgan Insurance Halftime Agency Halftime Show. We'll be right back here on Lufkin Game Time.
For the first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his. For serving our customers and connecting communities, we're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
And welcome back to Athens, and thank you for tuning in. That concludes our Morgan Insurance Halftime Show. Gary Ivas Jr., Chris Simmons here with you, and it looks like it will be Austin or Lufkin ball here to start this third quarter action. Our Layered Homes of Lufkin, third quarter action. Panthers up by 7. And Austin inbounds the ball to Skinner, our starting 5. Back in the lineup now for Coach J.T. McManus. Newman, D'Lo with the ball on the right side. Just about everybody on the Panther roster has 2 fouls. Skinner dribbles to his left, gets an alley to the paint, goes up with the left hand, and right out of that, Skinner now with 6, and we've got our biggest lead of the game at 9 points.
It's a good take from Skinner. He's had that matchup and been able to abuse it so far.
LaCour trying to go inside. BJ cuts him off. He has to throw it back out front. Goodsby over to Kirk. Kirk looking for Edwards. Little bump over here by Newman. Edwards can't get the 3 off. Newman in his hip pocket. He jukes him, and he traveled and gets a charge. Edwards called for the charge. He traveled first.
He did travel first. That left foot drug a whole lot. Edwards picks up his first foul.
I didn't know what he was doing.
Listen, man.
They're going to jump into a little pressure defense here. Down by 9. And normally this plays right into our mitts. D'Lo and Skinner, a little give and go. They get it into Austin in the block, gets his man in the air. It won't go, but Austin headed straight to get some soft tacos at Taco Casa's free throw line.
How do you know he's a soft taco guy, man? He could be a crunchy. You never know, man.
Well, I know I am.
I know that's true, man. You've been on that hill for a long time now.
Come on, AB. Uh-oh. A little too hard. No good from the free throw line. Austin, normally 103% free throw shooter. Just went down to 101. Come on, baby. And the second one's good. Panthers with a double-digit lead. First of the night, 31-21. Stick on that D, baby. BJ picks up LaCour. Passes over to Kurt, top of the key. Kurt over to Edwards. Edwards picks up his dribble. Now here we go. Goodsby on Skinner. The matchup we knew we were going to see from the start. They're battling. He's now going down to the block trying to post up on Skinner, but they go the other way to LaCour. BJ sticks with him, fights through the screen. Goolsby now well out by the 6-foot line on the volleyball court. Throws it over to LaCour. LaCour, picks up his dribble over to Edwards. Double team inside, back out front. Good ball movement. Can't get a shot off. The Panther defense right now is lighting it up. BJ fights through another screen. And they give it to Goolsby.
Good, Bryson.
Skinner keeps him inside. Shots up. It won't go. And rebound. Good job by Sanders.
Sanders almost had another tip in.
He did. Skinner is battled, and he is hammered, and that's going to go against them, and that's back-to-back fouls on Edwards. I don't know how many he had in the first half, but that's 2 here in the second half.
None in the first. 2 now.
10-point lead now. 3 fouls here in the early portion of the second quarter. None so far on the Panthers. Skinner has it inbounded from Brown. Skinner has Edwards. Gets by him. Spin move. Thought he was going to take the shot. He didn't want it. Gives it up. D'Lo in the paint. Backs him down. Spins. In trouble. Goes up. Stripped. And somehow Brown comes away with the ball. I don't know how that happened. We'll take it. Under 6 to go. Third quarter. Laird Holmes of Lufkin. Third quarter. Austin Brown lays something right here like a 3. Newman over to AB. AB goes baseline, has his man on his hip, spins to the middle, goes up. It's short. Oh, air ball, no good. Well, Austin is just not on the point offensively tonight. Long throw to the other end. They get it into the corner. LaCour wide open 3. He missed it. AB with the rebound for Lufkin. Boy, I never doubted for 1 second that wasn't going down.
I mean, that's the perfect shooter's shot, though. You get a ball from under the basket, throwing it out to you. Fortunately, LaCour missed. He had a good look at it.
I was praying, but I didn't think it was going to miss. Sanders, 1 of the 3, thought about it. Now gives it up to Austin. Austin dribbles to his left. Tries to get a little contact over there with Goolsby. Back over to Sanders. Sanders gets a screen, goes to the rack, and is going to be fouled. He was going to dunk it, but Goolsby went up with him and must have got him with the body. And Sanders is down under the bucket. Get up, big man. We don't need you. We got to have you. I hope that's a cramp. I know I just got one in my stomach when he went down. And it wasn't for being out of breath.
Okay.
They are looking at his left leg over there. I'm assuming they're stretching his calf. Normally that's the motion from a...
It is, right? That's, I mean... White's going to check in for him, so that means White's shooting the free throws.
Sanders is going to get up. He's limping off, but he's putting weight on it. I think he's okay.
I think he's okay, too. All right.
Huh? Okay.
Exhale, everybody.
Uncle Jeff said he's cramping, so I'm going to take Uncle Jeff's word for it.
Where's our sideline reporter at?
So White will come in to shoot the 2 Tonko Casa free throws on the foul by Goodsby. It's his second. 4th foul. Lufkin will be shooting free throws for the final 5 minutes of this quarter. Oh, my, how did that go in? Because I was rooting for it. That's how. He clanked it off the back iron with spin, and it banked in. Second free throw, a little bit more orthodox. It's in, and we got our biggest lead of the night at 12. Get after that D, baby. BJ picks up LaCour as he crosses the timeline. BJ all over him. Thornton playing with 3 fouls. Over to Edwards. Edwards with Newman on him. Out front, right side, Brown. Brown crosses over his dribble. Over to Edwards. Can't get open 3 off because Daylo is right there in his right pocket. Back over to Brown. Brown lobs it into Goolsby. Goolsby goes baseline. Nowhere to go. Throws it. Boy, LaCour saved him going out of bounds. Back out to Edwards. They can't get a shot off, and we got a timeout called.
Yeah.
What about that defense, baby? Way to go, Panthers. We'll take a B-square design 30-second break. Panthers up 12, halfway through the third here on Lufkin Game Time.
Need top-notch drafting services? B-Square Design has been serving Texas for 11 years with commercial and residential drafting that stands out. With 40 years of combined experience, our friendly, knowledgeable team is ready to help you bring your project to life. From cutting-edge software to large format printing, we've got the tools to get it done. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote and consultation. B-Square Design, your trusted partner in design excellence. Proud sponsor of Lufkin Panther Sports on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Go back to Athens. Third quarter action brought to you by Laird Homes. Cardinals with the ball. Lufkin up by 12. It's our biggest lead of the game. Thornton on the far side trying to lob it in. There's Bryson. Steals it away. The alley pass goes to White. Over to Austin. And Brown somehow got that to go. What an athletic play. And Lufkin's up by 14.
The 2 smallest guys on the court for Lufkin have not gave up an inch down low in the blocks on defense. I've loved it.
Well, you're not kidding. Thornton over to Edwards, the freshman dribbling right. Newman fighting through that screen. Bryson trying to steal it away. He finally hands it off.
Newman and Skinner. It's been a great defensive night for them.
LaCour nowhere to go, out to Thornton. Thornton gets an L and he is pushed.
Yep.
That's got to be a foul on about 3 different Panthers.
They can only give it to 1, though.
Hey, but if you're going to get one, by God, earn it. Don't take a cheap one.
It's only the first foul for Lufkin this half. Only 2 timeouts left for Melissa as well in the ballgame.
Boy, you're right about that. I didn't notice that. They lobbed that thing out to Thornton just to get it in. And he quickly gives it off to Edwards. And almost another steal by Bryson Skinner, trying to fight through that screen. Goolsby for 3. It's short off the iron. Rebound by Daylo. Newman now down the right sideline, forcing the issue. He's in the paint. Picks it up. Terrible pass. They bail us out. We get a foul, baby. I don't like it. I love it. Newman's going to the line to shoot some free throws, and I thought they were about to have showtime the other way.
That's 4 on Anthony Thornton.
Newman, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, those thus far tonight.
Man.
Panthers up by 14. It's our biggest lead of the night. The senior free throw, Taco Casa style, off the mark, no good. Rattle it around like one of mine. And that'll be White coming out, and the senior Marcellus Parks checking in, a JM Chevrolet substitution. Come on, D'Lo. And it's good. Newman converts. We're up by 15. 36-21.
Scoreless so far. The Cardinals here in the second.
Don't say it.
Oh, dang it. I'm
What's
sorry.
wrong with you? Edwards with the ball on the left side. Got to get rid of this jinxie clown. How do you say that?
I thought for a fact that you've always said we don't have any impact on the game, but I'm sorry.
You think I didn't know what you just said?
Listen, Pods, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Gosh.
I apologize.
When something's going right, you don't jinx it. Tell him, bud.
I just want to write my official apology.
He said it. I didn't say it.
I'll shut up until.
Thornton, 3. And just like that, Chris jinxes us.
It's my fault. I left them open on defense, guys. That's my fault.
That is their first bucket of the third quarter, 5 minutes in. A Whataburger 3-bomb by Chris Simmons.
You know what? That's not the first one I've hit either in my life. I can promise you that.
Well, it's the first one you've hit in this third quarter. And we'll take a B-square design timeout while Simmons goes and ices down his elbow after that big 3. Lufkin up 12 with the ball. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. We're brought to you by Laird Homes. Back right after this.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
And welcome back to this bi-district showdown. Melissa's Cardinals and our Lufkin Panthers. 3:02 to go third quarter. Lufkin up by 12 here with the ball.
If getting harassed by you isn't enough, now I'm getting text messages harassing me too. I'm sorry, everybody.
Hey, you just better hope. Austin gets it in to Skinner. They're going full court pressure now. Daylow back over to Skinner. Skinner to Austin in the middle. That's what gets them in a bind. Austin spin move goes up. It won't go. No foul called underneath. A lot of contact. Tip ball goes to Skinner. Skinner's going to dribble back out and reset. 2:45 to go third quarter. BJ into the corner. Austin a contested 3. In and out. No good. And rebounds out. Oh, it's not out. Great save over there. Long pass to the other end. Brown's got it inside, and it is good by Goldsby. And they've now scored 5 in a row. BJ with a man on his hip gets it to Austin. Austin in the paint. That's going to be good. And a foul, baby. And 1. Way to go, AB. AB now with 9. Trying to get to double figures here for the junior, Austin Brown. Stops that erroneous 5-0 run they had.
I still need to miss a shot. I'm not talking.
And the free throw's good. AB, first Panther to double figures with 10. We're back up by 13, 2:15 to go third quarter. On the move there into the corner to Thornton. Thornton, good defense by Marcellus, and they're going to call a foul on Marcellus.
3 on him.
Brought to you by Wright Buick GMC. Stop by and see my man Tyler and Austin, the guys today. Wright Buick GMC for that brand new ride. I know that's what I got. So this will be LaCour underneath his own bucket, looking up 39-26. 2:09 to go. Free.
Out of bounds.
He stepped out. He drained the 3, but he stepped on the sideline.
He was completely out of bounds. He didn't know where he was on the court.
Brown can't believe it, but the official called it before he even shot it.
I mean, it was plain as day. Coach didn't see it. He's trying to take his players back, but he was on the line when he caught the ball.
So they're sticking with this full court pressure. Inbounds comes to Skinner. He will throw it to D'Lo. D'Lo will dribble a couple times up and back to Skinner. Skinner breaks it now. Sanders back in the game. That's good to see. Skinner has it in the paint with the right. It won't go. And Skinner tips it out and runs it down. Great hustle. Throw it down, big man. Hangs in the air. Won't go. Rebound. Skinner got it again.
Atta boy. Get in there, Bryson.
Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be their ball. Great hustle by Skinner.
That
Great
effort.
hustle.
Unbelievable effort here from Bryson Skinner.
Kevo Moore checking in, the sophomore. And Skinner will get a quick breather to end this quarter, but you know he'll be back in. Way to go, Bryson! Vicknar walks it up. Under 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Trying to penetrate, cut off by Newman. Picks up his dribble, in trouble, throws it out. Finally founds Holloway, who just checked into the game. Holloway goes left, Lobs it up over Daylo, won't get it to go. Kevo Moore with the rebound for Lufkin. Outlet pass. They finally get it to Austin. Austin fakes it with the left. Yes, sir. Austin with 12 points. And Lufkin back up by 15. Matches our biggest lead of the night. Goolsby out front to LaCour. Contested three, and he made it. What a shot by the freshman. His first points of the night. They're back to 12. BJ over to Austin. Austin back to BJ. BJ gets it to Newman, center court. Austin Brown, right wing. Lufkin spreading it out here, maybe playing for one or letting Austin try to penetrate. Dribbles that and has to run down and gets it. Passes over to BJ Thomas. Thomas in the paint. Over to Kevo. Remember, Kevo hit that game-winning three up in Texarkana about 2 weeks ago. Well, 3 weeks now. Scored 19 that night. Sophomore went off like a bottle rocket. Entry pass to Skinner. He's got a man, and he threw it away right into Goolsby's hands. Goolsby, 23 seconds. Don't give him a three. Moore is on him. Looking for a screen. We fight through it. Rotate. Gets it over now to Vicnar. Vicnar back to Goolsby, 13 seconds. Goolsby now trying to penetrate. Spins in the paint. Lost it going up, and they're going to call a foul on BJ.
Yeah, he did. He got him, though. He on that one, he hit his arm and didn't move at all.
Boy, he gets that Patrick Mahomes treatment. You breathe on him, it's a penalty flag. Goolsby, 15 on the night, and he breaks the free throw. Ball don't lie, baby.
Got to get boards here if he misses this.
8 seconds to go in the quarter. Lumpkin trying to keep it at double figures. He makes it. Now got 16. Newman, somebody's got to inbound it. Austin will finally get it into Skinner. Skinner, long cross-court pass over to Newman. Now down to BJ. BJ's got a man. Oh, yes! Thank you very much! How about that? Ralphie J. Coos! It's Doug Man 1 right in your face, baby! Bucket up 13 at the break. Don't go anywhere. CMC Recycling. Fourth quarter is next right here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
What a momentum builder. Did we have a Ralphie K. Coos remarkable replay right there? Well, that, my friends, is it may not be the play of the game, but it was a play of the third quarter.
Shoot, it was awesome. It was what a way to end the third and go into the fourth.
Wow.
Electric. We knew he has it. Here it is right here. Great feed from BJ. Seen it the whole way.
Oh, look at Marcellus down here. He knew it was coming. Oh, that was off the chain. The Panthers lead at 13 with the ball to start the fourth quarter. We're brought to you by CMC Recycling. Skinner's got it. Dribbling right, passes over. Austin pump fakes the three in the paint. That ball is blocked. They wanted goaltending. He didn't get it, but it comes out to BJ. Back over to Austin. Austin dribbling right, gets a screen. Austin, great look, Sanders.
Oh.
I don't know what happened there, but he didn't get it to go. They're coming the other way. They kick it out. Vicnar into the paint. Thornton's wild shot won't go. Goolsby gets the rebound. That won't go. Sanders battling, and they get it back. Lose it out. It's, oh.
Oh, they're going to say BJ touched it left. Wow.
Well, we don't want the calls. That's all right. We want to earn this. They got it back underneath. 7:24 to go. Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show and our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. There's a three that ain't going to go. Rebound by Austin. Long pass out to Skinner. Skinner with the left hand. It won't go. Sanders can't get it to go. BJ got it back. He goes up. That won't go. Wow. Three more looks that won't fall. Still 13-point lead. That's a push off by Edwards. No call. Wild pass out to Goolsby in the paint. Draws a contact, won't go, gets his own rebound. Austin's got to put a body on him.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to be able to get boards off of that.
That was not our best effort there defensively. Sanders on the right side. Throws it out to Skinner. Skinner gets by his man straight. Alley, nope, can't get it to go. That is Goolsby. Great block.
He flew out from the left block over to contest it in the middle.
Yep, I don't think Sanders ever saw him. That's a three by Edwards, right side, and he drains it. And they are back in it. 5 points to start the fourth quarter. It's an 8-point Lufkin lead. Coach McManus wants a B-square design 60-second break. We'll take it with them. 6:25 to go. Lufkin led by 15, but it is down to 8. We're back right after this.
Hey, have you seen Thang? He's supposed to pick us up.
I don't know where he went.
Hey guys, it's game day. Let's go.
Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, your East Texas Chevy dealer, and we're fired up for this Lufkin Panther.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter, led it by 15, but they have answered with a 9-2 run and have cut it to 8. We need a bucket right here to ease my feelings. And Austin finally gets it into Sanders. Sanders back to Austin. Brown walks it up. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Sanders.
Oh, no.
Where is he throwing the ball?
It slipped out of his hand. Slipped out of his hand when he went to come over to make the pass.
They have outscored us 5-0 here in the fourth quarter. Stick with that defense, guys. Stick with it.
Travel.
That's a travel. What in the world? Boy, I was about to lose it.
And the fact the guy on the far side that was right there on the ball didn't call it.
He finally called it.
No, not that one. This one did. That one didn't. The one right in front of him. At least somebody did.
Somebody. Marcellus now tries to get across the timeline, and he spins out of one tackle. And to the rack with the left hand. It won't go. Austin can't get the rebound. They've got it. Here they come, and they got numbers. Goolsby down the center. Oh, he throws it right to Skinner. Skinner gets the steal. Sanders threw it away. That's tipped out of bounds. Should be our ball.
So listen, the press is effective in two different ways. One, if you can come up with steals out of the press, you're doing a good job. But two, if you can rush somebody and hurry them up, and so far Melissa's doing a really good job of hurrying this Panther offense and not letting us control the tempo like we want to.
Austin will get it into Skinner now. 5:50 to go in the game. CMC Recycling, my man Chris Ball and the guys, bringing you fourth quarter action. Dalo gets it to Parks. Parks steps up, a high arcing three, and it's good! A Whataburger three! It's our first of the night, and boy, did we need it! Woo! Back to an 11-point game. They kick it out. Their answer, it's good. LaCour now with 2 threes in the second half, and it's back to 8. Whataburger threes. Newman over to Skinner, back to Brown. No problem on the press. Brown picks up the dribble. Newman, pump fake in the paint. Skinner goes in to BJ. BJ can't get it. Austin's there, put back up. Austin with 14. 10-point game, 5 minutes to go. Goolsby over to Vicknar. He's not going to shoot a three unless just desperate. Edwards will. He's made one. Pulls up a contestant. He fell down. Edwards makes the three, his second of the quarter, and somehow got that call. He will go to the Taco Casa free throw line. We never touched him.
Boy, every single shooter they have is falling on every shot as well. So I didn't see if Zaylen didn't let him land or not, but man, they are hitting everything.
To make it 6, it's good. He's got 7 in the quarter. And they have now got 12. We're about to turn it over again. No, Austin and Brown save it. Austin's got it. And what was that? Why did he go up and shoot it?
I think maybe he thought he was too deep underneath. Wasn't a great read, but.
How can he get a timeout? They didn't have the ball. Nobody had the ball. Somehow they get a square. Boy, I don't know why Austin didn't take that up and slam it, to be honest with you. But you're right, I think he was kind of.
I think he thought he was more underneath the goal. Full timeout here for the Cardinals.
B-square design timeout. We got a game. 6-point Lufkin lead. We'll be back right after this.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
Nothing comes easy for the Pack. 4.5 to go in the ball game. We're up by 6, but they got the ball back. Vignar hands off to LaCour. Playing his hit 2 threes. Kicks it out. Edwards has 2 threes in the quarter. That one just, I don't know how, but it didn't go. Austin with the rebound. Pass down to Marcellus. Marcellus in the paint with the left hand. Yes, sir. Marcellus with 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. We're back up by 8. The senior. Brown swings it over. Vignar for 3. That's off the iron. No good. Bryson can't get the rebound, but Marcellus does. Outlet pass goes to Austin, and he lays it up and in. He's got 16. And we're back to 10. Edwards. 3:45 to go. Trying to get by Newman. Can't do it. He's picked. Beats it. Oh!
Oh, that's tough on Dalen.
And we cannot get a break.
That's his 4th.
Sorry. Fight defense. Let's go. Let it go. Let's play. Their ball underneath. They better hurry. They finally lob it out to Goolsby. Goolsby bangs in to Skinner. Nowhere to go. Dumps it off to LaCour. LaCour in back. Brown. Good job there by Austin. We get a piece of it, but we throw it. Nope. Somehow Skinner saves it, and our man saves the day. The man with 679 wins just called a big timeout to save a turnover.
Yes, he did. And right now at this point of the game, 3:27 to go, yeah, it's worth it. Lufkin's got 2 timeouts left, 1 left for Melissa.
It's a 30-second B-square design timeout. We are up 10 with the ball. Foul situation. You're only going to shoot free throws pretty much if it's on the shot at this point.
Yeah,
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, and that's actually going to hurt Melissa. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Fryer is over in his huddle saying if we have to foul, now's the time, because you don't want to be caught down with 60 seconds to go and you have no fouls committed, which is kind of unbelievable given how the rest of this game is gone. You've got to start fouling. Just if it gets anything close, nothing easy, make the foul.
So we have 2 free throw timeouts left. They have 1. They have not committed a foul in the 4th quarter, as hard as that is to believe. Austin Brown will inbound it right in front of our bench. And he will get it into Parks. And we're going into a little spread right here. I know what Coach McManus said at the break, his famous line, they can't score if they ain't got the ball. Inside pass to BJ, but we can, baby! BJ with double figures. The seniors got 10. We're up by 12. 3 and some change remaining. Play that D. Edwards has been on fire here in the 4th quarter. Gives it up to LaCour. Freshman to freshman. And there's the freshman from the right side. Fires an air ball. I heard nothing but air scream by that one. Good rebound by Parks. And we're up by 12 with the ball.
Get across, get across, get across, get across. Get
That's
across.
They didn't call it.
Well, all 3 didn't get across there, but so it should have been a 10-second count.
Newman back out front to Skinner. Skinner double team quickly. Get it over here. Austin has it. Has an alley. Pulls it back out. Good job there by the junior. Swinging around. Make him foul us. Dribbles through the double team over to Dalo. Dalo dribbles through it. Over to Austin. No, Austin, we don't need that. Never mind. Shoot it.
No, yes.
18 for the junior. And we're back up by 14. Goolsby behind the back dribble. Throws it out left. LaCroix wide open for three. Airball me. Oh, it was so bad they got the rebound. But they missed it, and Austin's there to yank it down, and he's fouled. And I'm feeling it now, baby. Way to go, boys.
Melissa hasn't won a game this season when they've scored 57 or less. Right now, the Panther defense can really put this one away.
Newman gets it into AB. 155 out to BJ. BJ on the right side to Marcellus. Entry pass. Skinner picks up his dribble.
Good.
Dribbles it out. Back front to Thomas. They're going to foul Thomas. Well, I thought they were.
They have to. I don't understand what's taking them so long.
It's only the second foul of the quarter. They still got to foul us 3 more times before we shoot.
Play cat and mouse here.
Austin will inbound.
Get back there.
And we'll lob it to Marcellus. 1:40 to go in the ball game. Marcellus passes right over to B.J. Thomas. B.J. gets it to Marcellus. Marcellus goes and gets it. Gives it over now to Skinner. Skinner triple teamed out front. Dribbles through it. They do call the 3rd foul of the quarter. Boy, that was about to be showtime. 3 underneath the bucket and no Cardinals. The number 9 team in the state, the Lufkin Panthers, are 125 away from their 31st consecutive win on the season. Austin will inbound it right in front of our bench. And he will lob it to the far side to B.J. Thomas, who quickly gives it up to Marcellus. Marcellus picks up his dribble, finds Austin. Austin back to, skips it over to B.J. 1:15 to go. And they foul B.J., so we'll be shooting on the next one. I don't want to say afraid. I am happy you have been saved.
I'm thinking next broadcast, I'm just not going to talk.
You would have been on the first train to Siberia. And I don't even know if a train will get there.
I can't tell you where Siberia is, bud.
Isn't it in Russia?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm no geography guy. I'm a math guy, and they run out of time. Don't do it. Marcellus thought about that 3, baby. We're under a minute. Into the corner to B.J. Thomas. B.J.'s fouled. He will go to the line, and the Panthers are going to round 2, baby. Count it up. You can't win that second one till you win that first one, is what I heard. B.J. trying to get points 11 and 12 tonight. His district high is 17. Back in the 3rd game in the district campaign, he's now got 11. And boy, did he play big in the first quarter.
Yes, he did. I'm afraid to talk, man. I don't even know what I can say and can't say here.
And he missed the second one. Taco Casa free throw split. They don't matter.
That's your fault on that one, right?
Matched our biggest lead of the night at 15. They fire up a 3 by Gusby. That draws nothing but backboard. Austin Brown with a rebound. Outlet pass to Newman. They're going to foul Newman, and D-Lo will head back to the Taco Casa free throw line. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know if it's going to be Highland Park.
No, it is. It is.
They won?
It's 66-38 over Emerson.
Well, there is a really good chance. It's not official by any stretch, but we could be right back here on Friday night.
Okay.
First free throw by Dalen is no good. There's a chance. It is by no means official. I know a man on the Athens staff and somebody in that first game.
You have somebody at every school, don't you?
Well, I just asked if anybody reserved a gym for Friday night, and I know Highland Park did. But maybe they did it for somebody else. I don't know. All I know is we're going to play Highland Park somewhere Friday, and it is going to be a battle of top 25 teams. The Scots went and watched them play last Tuesday. They got 3, 6, 7 kids.
Ours can jump higher.
There's another turnover. Boy, that Panther defense, stifling. We are averaging giving up 38 a game the boys kind of slacked tonight. Well, really, if you count the 2 that Sanders made and the 3 that you gave them, that's 36.
Was it only 3 that I gave them? I felt like I gave them 15.
Well, I'm going to count the 3.
Okay.
5 at the most. I think they did score 5 in a row. Ball's inbound at 27 seconds to go. Austin has it. Gets it out to Skinner. We could see some showtime right here. Marcellus. Nope, they didn't give him an alley. Skips it over to Austin. We're not going to do it. We're going to take these final 12 seconds and take a playoff win. The score says 57-42. But let me tell you right now, Chris, it was a lot tighter than that.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
There's your final seconds. And the Panthers are on to round 2, baby. Pick it up. Clear your schedule out for Friday, because we will be somewhere to play the Scots of Highland Park for the area championship. And we will segue quickly into our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show and kick it off with our Coca-Cola stats. For an ice cold Coca-Cola, nothing's more refreshing than that. Lufkin Coca-Cola postgame stats. Austin leads the way for Lufkin with 18, Skinner with 6, B.J. Thomas with 11, Newman with 2, White with 2, Parks with 7, 5 in the fourth quarter, and 11 for our man Jacavion Sanders. Ought to get us close to 57. 14 points there in the fourth quarter, 29 in the second half to go with 28 in the first half. 6 o'clock Friday, I've been told, right here. Same spot, a little bit earlier. 6 o'clock Friday, round 2.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Hey, looking across the district, I don't have a score yet for Mount Pleasant, Denison. Don't know what happened there. I do know Walnut Grove took down Tyler 59-44. Also from our district, a big upset in Division 2. Hallsville taking down Lovejoy from Monday night, 44-41.
Yeah, big win right there. Once again, your postgame stats brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola, our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Hey, I got to tell you, Goolsby scored 18 points, but, man,
it could have been 30.
Well, I'm just saying he had to work for
100%.
everything he got, and you got to say it affected him everywhere.
100%.
There was 2 guys that guarded him for the most of the night.
Yeah, and I think of one primarily.
Well, I know, but
you tell me. Tell me what you go.
Skinner's in there for certain. Not
100%.
Skinner scores 6, but man, he was on that kid from
he was
can to can, and then Dalo jumped in there with him as well. But he was on Edwards all night. Now, Edwards got free in the fourth quarter and scored 7 of his 10.
Yeah.
But, man, oh, man, I don't know. It's a tough call tonight. We had a great job defensively.
Our 2 smallest guards, Newman and Skinner, both, they also, like these guys in Edwards and in Gooseby, they both tried to take advantage of the size mismatch down low, but Newman nor Skinner gave up an inch, as you would expect from our side of things. So I think the effort's there, and I think Skinner did a great job all the way around both sides of the court. It was a good night for Bryson.
Well, all I know, they're 3 studs in the first half combined for 17 points.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
I think we got to go. I think we get both the senior backcourt guys to play the game.
I'm down for it. Let's go.
Number 2, Bryson Skinner. Number 4, Dalen Newman. I know their points only scored, says they scored 8. It's not all about the box score.
No, it's not.
If you watch this game, and I went and talked to Coach McManus on the way home, why did we win? Because those 2 guys busted their tail on defense tonight.
Yeah, they did 100%. 100%. Gave great effort. They spearheaded a lot. And you know what? And way to adjust for the guys, too, because this was a touchy-called game. This is something that physical defense, and this was something to see that they were able to make the adjustments, still play their game, and not get themselves in their own head. So good job by the guys.
And real quickly, Austin could not get anything going in the first half. He scored 4 points. Who picks him up? A senior and a junior. B.J. Thomas scores 8 points in the first half, and Sanders was everywhere in the first half until he got kind of banged up there.
Yeah.
He scored 9. Those 2 kids went for 17 points to pretty much tie Melissa in the first half with them, and that is the difference this year. Austin has a bad half. We got other kids that can keep us in the game, and, of course,
100%.
Austin goes nuts in the second half for 14.
Yeah, he does, and it still wasn't just a great shooting night for him. He didn't really have a great feel for it, but glad to know we're going to be right back here on Friday, and so he's played here now. He's got a chance he's got the shots up. He knows what it's like, and I'm ready for Friday now.
Boy, don't forget that Ralph and Kay Koo's remarkable replay. We will have that up on social media tomorrow. It was an alley-oop dunk to end the third quarter in the final seconds. B.J. Thomas laid it up for Jacavion Sanders, and the jump man one knows what to do with it.
Yes, he does. He's done that all year long. It was a great finish. It was an exclamation point, and the whole crowd, all the fans got all behind it for sure.
Panthers win their 31st consecutive game, and the boat and the train moves on. Clear your schedule. Friday night, 6 o'clock, right back here in Athens. It'll be for the region of the area championship. We hope you can tune us in. We will apply to the UIL in the morning to get video, but I would very well say that's not going to happen. We'll probably be straight audio on Friday.
That's my guess as well.
Unless Dr. Hockenberry or our new ADs can pull some strings.
Straight audio, and I'm not going to be talking to Dog because I'm not jinxing nothing else.
Well, we're going to work on that on the way home.
Okay.
All right, everybody. What a night for the Pack. We're moving on. We'll see you Friday. Thank you for tuning in. That does it for our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. Panthers win the by-district action 57-42, and it's on to round 2. We'll see you Friday. For Chris and all the guys at Jam Digital Media, and, of course, all of our kiddos and head coach JT McManus, I'm Gary Ivins Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.